Imagine yourself making pottery, the smooth clay spinning round and round, the soft material being shaped by your hands. Excess clay builds up on your skin as your new creation slowly materializes. The shapeless clay becomes a bowl, cup, or a vase. This is what most people think of when we hear the word ceramics, but in reality, there are many more ways to get involved in the art form. Some ways you can get involved include going to an art gallery, glazing or painting pre-made ceramics, or taking a ceramics class. No matter which option you prefer, ceramics can be very therapeutic and provides many benefits from mental to physical. It also acts as a creative outlet that allows people to express themselves or make a statement. Personally, I use art to express myself and as a way to reduce stress. I have always enjoyed art, and I used to make small sculptures out of oven-baked clay when I was younger. This encouraged me to take ceramics my junior year in high school, and in my class I learned techniques for making pottery and made a variety of projects. Here are two of the projects I made: a sushi tray and a giant mug. Today I'm going to explain the benefits of engaging in ceramics, different ways to get involved in the art form, and the accessibility of ceramics at Cal Poly in hopes that you will incorporate it into your life. To start, let's talk about how you will benefit if you add ceramics to your life. There's a lot of perks of participating in ceramics. Some mental benefits are improved focus and stress reduction. Ceramics helps improve focus because the art inherently gives no room for distractions. According to the Clayground Studio, fully focusing on your project helps the mind relax, which will help you focus in other areas of your life as well. As you focus on the art, outside worries and distractions melt away, which leads to stress reduction. I loved having ceramics in my schedule because I had it right after math class when I needed to relax the most. We all know stress reduction is good for you. Physically, it reduces the stress-associated pain and tension. For me, I hold my stress in my shoulders, and I know when I'm not as stressed, I feel way better. You may think, working with clay, it's not really an exercise, but it actually exercises your hands, wrists, and arms. After my first week of ceramics, my arms were so sore I could not lift up anything. And for those with arthritis, the gentle movements of ceramics are strengthening and help increase grip strength. The last benefit I'm going to talk about is using ceramics as a creative outlet. Experimenting with pottery allows you to explore your creativity, and you can use art to express yourself, make a statement, let out your emotions, or just as a hobby to reduce stress. Whether you want to participate in ceramics for fun, to improve your mental health, or as a creative outlet, here's some forms of ceramics that you can try. There are many ways to get involved in ceramics, from viewing others' work in a gallery to actually making pottery yourself. There are endless opportunities, and I believe there's something for everybody. Some may believe that you actually have to make the pottery to engage in ceramics, but going to the gallery is just as beneficial. In the article, Art is Good for Your Brain, art historian Gregory Minnesale says, people can view conceptual art as a puzzle, and to solve the puzzle, multiple areas of the brain cooperate, and as a result, creates a feeling of satisfaction. So, when you view other ceramics and try and find the message behind the art, you gain a rewarding feeling. Going to a gallery also provides inspiration to create your own art. You can use it as a starting point, or you can get new ideas and incorporate it into your already developed style. If you want to actually create pottery instead of viewing it, I recommend taking a class or going to a studio. One type of studio you can go to is one with pre-made ceramics. Here you can glaze a variety of objects from plates, bowls, even miniature figurines, and you can use the glaze as a way to personalize your object. Or you can go to a craft store and pick up one of the pre-made ceramics they have there and paint it at home. If you already paint, draw, or use another form of 2D media, I encourage you to expand your style into the 3D form. If you draw, try carving into a flat piece of clay to create your image. And if you paint, try painting in your style, but add a 3D element. You can do this by looking at the forms you use and trying to recreate them with the clay. In my last speech, I showed you how to paint in my style, and if I were to add a 3D element, I would use a flat slab of clay, make a clay rope, and use the rope to create my continuous line. That would be the 3D element, and then I would use glaze to add additional shapes and colors. As you can see, there are many different activities you can participate in to get involved with ceramics. I truly believe there's something for everybody. But you may be wondering where to start. Luckily, there are many different ways to get involved in ceramics on and off campus. Off campus, there are many studios nearby that provide all the materials you need, and you just have to pay for a pass by day or by month. One studio is Anam Cray Pottery, which is just 7 minutes off campus, and they have both glazing options and classes that you can take. Another place you can go is Full Moon Studio, which is also a gallery, so you can go there to both create and view ceramics. If you don't have a car, it may be harder to get to a pottery class, but don't worry, there's a ceramics studio here at Cal Poly. You can go to the craft center and sign up for pottery classes, or you can incorporate ceramics into your schedule by enrolling in a class. The ceramics studio on campus is super convenient and has all the resources you need to get started. The studio is in the UU right across from the frozen yogurt shop, and according to the Cal Poly ASI website, the craft center has 16 electric wheels, a manual kick wheel, a slab roller, and 2 kilns. And all the clay glaze, tools, and firings are included in the cost of a class or day pass. The fee for a quarter pass is $90, which may seem like a lot for a college student, but in comparison to many off-campus locations, this price is significantly cheaper, and it is for 10 weeks instead of a month. I understand if you don't want to pay or take a studio class, so I also recommend taking Ceramics 1 or 2 because you can get credit for these. Taking these classes fulfill the C1 requirement, which checks off a GE course. And you might be thinking, I took ceramics in high school and I didn't enjoy it. Why would I take it here? But at Cal Poly, there are smaller classes, more resources, and a variety of teachers, so there's no reason it isn't worth another chance. Sadly, with coronavirus, the Craft Center is not open this year, and many classes are virtual. But there's another way to get your hands on some clay. There's a company called Crocked, which provides at-home pottery kits, and their overall mission is to move beyond the labels and judgment that exclude us from getting creative. They want to break the stigma that only people who are good at art are considered artists, because art is subjective and everyone is good at art in their own way. Ultimately, the company wants you to have fun with their product and take a break from technology. If you order a kit off their website, they provide you with everything you need and more. There are many different types of kits, so you can choose the one that suits your situation the best. There are ones for teams, small groups, and even holiday kits. They include fun activities that get you to engage with the people you're making ceramics with, and there's also a base kit that has 2 different types of clay. They have the ceramic clay and air dry clay. And the ceramic clay does require kiln firing, but the company provides kilns across the country, and if there's not a kiln in your region, you can opt for the air dry clay. As you can see, there are many ways to get involved in ceramics, whatever your location, budget, or experience is. In conclusion, I highly encourage you to incorporate ceramics into your life because there are immense benefits, such as increased focus, stress reduction, physical benefits, and you gain a creative outlet that allows you to express yourself. There are many options on how to get involved in the art form, from glazing, taking a class, or just going to a gallery. I provided local studios in San Luis Obispo, on and off campus, and an online kit so you know where to start. No matter which option you choose, there are different benefits to all of them, and once you try it, I hope you enjoy ceramics as much as I do.